Michael Bloomberg making it official over the weekend, joining the 2020 Democratic race. With a net worth of more than $50 billion, he has said that he will self-fund his campaign and not accept any donations. Joining us right now is political strategist Joel Benenson. He's the founder and CEO of the Benenson Group. He's worked on presidential campaigns for Presidents Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, also Hillary Clinton. And Joel, thanks for being here.
Happy to be here.
How does this shake things up? I mean, this is not what you would anticipate in a year when most of the Democratic candidates are vilifying billionaires.
Right. Well, it shakes things up just because he's got a pocketbook that's endless, it seems, right? On the other hand, he's playing by some unconventional rules. He's in uncharted waters here, skipping the early state primaries. You'd have to go back to 1968 to find a time when the Democratic nominee didn't come in either first or second in Iowa or New Hampshire. I think one of the things his people and his team may be underestimating is how much this is a ground war, not an air war.
What do you mean?
Humphrey?
Who
was it?
Hubert Humphrey. Yeah, 1968. Humphrey. And that's because Johnson only won New Hampshire by 6 points against McCarthy.
He was the vice president, wasn't he?
That's right, but he wasn't in the race. Johnson only beat McCarthy in New Hampshire by 6 points, and that's when Johnson a month later said, "I shall not seek nor accept the nomination."
I saw the moon landing too,
and Humphrey got in. Right?
You see them?
It's a long time ago.
Well,
so
I know.
So you know these are small states, but it says something about retail politics, and people want to see you sweat for it. They want to see you work for their votes on the ground, and I think they're counting on this air war where they're really skipping the first 4 states. It's a very unconventional approach, and I'm not sure it'll hold up.
Voters outside those states care?
I think it matters because I think having been involved in these campaigns, particularly with President Obama's in 07 and 08, the retail politics, having volunteers on the ground, phone calls, person-to-person contact, knocking on doors, that stuff matters more than it ever has before, even though we have television, internet, all the ways we can communicate digitally. I think there's still something about having real people in your camp campaigning for you that matters.
If that's the case, which of the Democratic candidates has the best base in terms of people on the ground?
Well, I think you've got a few who are building very good organizations now. You're seeing it with Elizabeth Warren in both New Hampshire and Iowa. Mayor Pete Buttigieg is building an organization in those 2 states as well. You got to go beyond those fairly quickly. But those are the 2. Bernie Sanders has a little bit of a legacy from last time out, but he's had some speed bumps, it seems.
Can you buy it? Meaning, can you build that organization by buying that organization? If that makes any sense.
I don't know that you can.
Right.
I think volunteers matter. I think having passionate people arguing for you passionately. You can get paid people to get you, to sign petitions to get you on the ballot. But I don't think that you can get the horse to water, but I don't think that's what makes the horse drink.
So I guess it's young. I guess what you're saying, though, is you need, I'm just jumping here, you need to get a lot of very young people, college kids that are going to work for free and knock on the doors. And
but you still now you got more adults. If you look at the enthusiasm in these elections, the turnout in the midterms in 2018 was only 20 million voters short of what the presidential was in 2016. It was 114 million people versus 134. People are highly engaged right now, and I think it's a combination of factors. I don't think it's all about Donald Trump. I think it's the consumption of our media is just getting more and more ubiquitous and more 24 hours a day for every individual.